Let's talk about two Supreme Court developments that are finally putting America back on track with the original intent of our laws, redistricting and birthright citizenship. First, the court's Texas redistricting decision is a major win for representative government. The Voting Rights Act was meant to prevent racial discrimination in voting, not to guarantee permanent political power for one party by conflating race with partisanship. For decades, Democrats used the Voting Rights Act to challenge any Republican drawn map as racist, even when the real issue was partisan competition. The Supreme Court's new ruling says legislative intent matters. If lawmakers are drawing maps for political reasons, not racial ones, they're within their rights. This restores the balance the Voting Rights Act was supposed to strike, protect against real discrimination, but don't weaponize the law to rig elections. Now, states can redraw districts based on the will of the voters, not the demands of activist judges or party bosses. Second, the Supreme Court's willingness to hear a challenge to birthright citizenship is historic. The 14th Amendment was written after the Civil War to guarantee citizenship to formerly enslaved people, not to incentivize illegal immigration or reward those who break our laws. For over a century, courts have stretched the original meaning to cover anyone born on U.S. soil, regardless of their parent status. But the actual intent, reflected in the Wong Kim Ark decision, was to grant citizenship to children of parents with permanent domicile here, not tourists, temporary workers, or illegal immigrants. If the court rules that at least one parent must be a lawful permanent resident, it will close the anchor baby loophole and restore citizenship's true value. Bottom line, both updates put us back in line with what Congress and the Constitution originally intended. The Voting Rights Act protects against real racial discrimination, not partisan gamesmanship. The 14th Amendment guarantees citizenship to those truly subject to U.S. jurisdiction, not everyone who happens to be born here. These changes restore integrity, fairness, and common sense to our political and immigration systems, just as the framers meant